Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek Jain, and in today's video, I'm just going to explain how you can not only increase the coverage of your application, but you can also increase the accuracy without even writing a single line of code by yourself. We're going to utilize the most famous tool in the coding world known as ClaudeAI, which is built by Anthropic, right? You can see on my screen, currently, I just cloned one of the repo which I just built for trade execution application. And currently, when I try to extract the coverage based on the test cases I have written with the help of other AI tools like Llama, DeepSeekR1, and ChatGPT, the coverage is 48%, right? You can see on this screen. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to ask the question like, okay, for example, if I want to increase, the coverage for exchange connector or the order management or the risk management, then what kind of test cases we need to return, right? So what I did is this is the Claude AI, and then I asked, I want to increase the coverage for exchange connector package attaching a source and the test. So what I did is, when I just cloned this repo, I got the test file. This is the current test file for the exchange connector. We have only 3 test cases here, right? Then if you just see, this is my source file where we have a exchange connector code, the entire code here, right? I attach these 2 files to ClaudeAI and I asked that, could you please help me to increase the coverage of this package, right? It's created bunch of test cases for me, right? Then I just copy those test cases and put it here. So let me just copy those, show you what I'm doing. This is the file which I'm gonna copy from here. Okay, and then I'll come here, the same place where we have test, and I'm just going to copy this, paste. So I just copy this. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this command, which is actually going to run the test and extract the coverage, right? So this is the command which we are running, pytest, and these are some, I will provide this command. You don't have to worry about this because now we are using a pytest library which has a pytest-cov plugin which actually run the test and create the HTML file. So let me refresh this. Now we have 49%. So our, exchange connector PY, if you just see, now it's 100%. Right? So earlier that wasn't the case, right? Now what I'm going to do is similarly, I keep asking the question, okay? Now I want to increase the coverage for the next package, like for the trade execution one, okay? So I keep asking those questions, back and forth. I was getting some failure. I keep asking all those kind of thing here. If you just see, there are a lot of things, which were failing, and I keep asking that, and it was helping me to just sort those out, right? Now, then I got this one and these 2. One for order management, another for the trading station. So I'm gonna copy this, 2 more. And now I'm going to rerun the same command. What it says. Okay, so it seems like I have to. So let me close this for now and rerun this. Oh, yes, I have to make one more changes because it's looking for, where is this? Actually, I have to rename this. So you don't have to worry about all this. You have to just focus on the process I'm following, right? Cool. So now we got more 58 test cases passed. And if I just come here, application, go to the HTML.com, open the index. Now we can see our coverage is increased to 83%, right? So just asking few questions, just have some to and fro with ClaudeAI. I was able to increase the coverage from 48% to 83%, which is 35% of jump, which is quite significant. And I do remember, when I used to ask my team to have this kind of coverage from the testing perspective, they used to spend times, they used to spend days, weeks, and sometimes you have to spend months as well, right? But now, just asking right kind of question and just few hours, to and fro with the AI tools, you can get all these kind of stuff, right? Similarly, then what I thought is, can I do the same thing with DeepSeekR1, right? So I follow the same pattern, for the DeepSeek one. Okay, let me just bring that page as well. Okay, here also I asked the similar kind of questions, how we can find out the coverage, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of things, I asked, but it's pretty much the same format, right? Attach a source code, test case, and just ask whether you want to increase or not. So you will get some code, you have to copy paste that, run that. If you fail it, if you get in a failure, you have to copy that and ask that thing, right? So as a result, what I got is I got few more test cases from DeepSeekR1. The process is same. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this here. Cool. Looks good. I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to run the same command one more time. Let's see what happens. Now see, we were having a 58 test cases. Now we have a 80 test cases. All of them are getting passed. Now I'm going to come back here in my coverage report and I'm going to refresh it. See, 92%. Can you believe that? We started with 48%. Now we reached to 92%, which is a jump of 44% in just few hours of my effort. A single person with few hour effort, you can increase your test coverage and accuracy of your application by close to 44%, right? Exact 44%, right? Now you can do the same thing with for few more lines. Like we have 17 code lines which are not being tested for order management, 11 lines in risk management, 14 line in trade execution engine, 12 lines. So if you go to the function or the classes, you will get to know, for example, if you just click here, you will get to know what all lines are not being covered. These red lines you can see here. You can ask this, okay, these things are not being covered. Could you please create a test case for this? You can attach the source and a test file, and it is gonna create a test case and give it to you. You can run it. If it gets failure, if you can figure it out by yourself, it's good. But I'm not saying you have to spend time. You have to just take the failure test cases, provide all the information to the DeepSeekR1 or ClaudeAI or any other tool which you feel that okay, that is the right fit for you, and then you can just get the fix. Try it, run it. If it is failed, no worry, ask the same thing. But make sure you are not getting into the loop where the same information is being given back to you again and again, right? So you have to just switch to the context. You have to provide some more context. You have to dig into the code. You have to look at the code and you have to figure it out what's going on there. If you get some more context, add that context so that these tools can help you to make your code error-free as much as possible, right? So if I just go back, right, and I'm 100% sure if I just keep doing this exercise for a few more hours, I can increase this 92% to furthermore, and probably I will just do that, after this video and see how far I can go. But just see, asking few questions, having some failures and having some to and fro, with these AI tools like ClaudeAI and DeepSeekR1, I was able to achieve the 92%, which is amazing. I'm completely blown by this. So I would suggest each and everybody who is watching this video till now, start using all these AI tools because these are going to be the companion for you who is going to make you more powerful, more innovative, and more creative. And as always, thanks for watching this and stay healthy and keep learning on new things.